Hello guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video, and today we're doing my very first mod review. And today we're doing Dimensional Doors Mod, which is part of a big mod pack called Technic. And it's part of 100. It's basically my favorite mod out of this Technic group. Link will be in the description for the Technic mod pack, and the also the Dimensional Doors mod. But anyway, so let's jump right into this, and I'll show you guys what it is about. So here's what all it is, and let me just anyway. So here's all what it is. Now let's start off with the stable fabric, one of the most important things in the game. Now what you do is you place 8 world thread, which is which you cannot craft. You can only get it in a dimension like that. Now world thread is you basically use 8 world thread and 1 ender pearl, and that'll make 1 stable fabric. Now what you can use is you can make it for everything. So what we're going to do is a rift signature is made with 1 stable fabric and 4 iron ingots. Now rift signature it's kind of like a link where if you click it once, it will store the exact same place where you just clicked it. And if you click it a second time, it will create a thing called a rift, which basically allows you to teleport from one place to the other if you have a rift sword. And with a rift sword, if you right-click the rift, it will temporarily open it for 1 use. So that's what the rift signature does. Now, if you want to get rid of a rift, you get the rift remover, which is one stable fabric and 8 iron ingots. 8 gold ingots. 1 stable fabric and 8 gold ingots will make 1 rift remover. Now you can also make a golden door now. An iron door, wooden door, and a golden door. And this is made with 6 gold ingots, just like any other door. Now you can make, with all this, you can make it a golden dimensional door, which is made with 2 stable fabrics and 1 golden door. This will basically create a small pocket dimension, which allows you to basically do anything you want with it. It'll basically be lined with stuff called the fabric of reality, which I will explain later. Now there's another thing called the warp door, which is made with 2 wooden doors and a stable fabric. And if you're stuck within any dimension, like here, like one of these dimensions, the endless dungeon, or in one of your pocket dimensions, this could be used so you can warp back to very, very closely to where you left. So let's say I went into here and used a warp door several places in, and I warped back. I would warp to, say, right here. Like right here or something like that. Now there's also ones found there's also one found within this naturally occurring one, like the one over there. I just wanted to point that one out. And yeah. Now the other one is the rift blade, which is the one I'm holding in my hand right now. It's made with 1 blaze rod and 2 stable fabrics. I think is one of the best. I recommend getting this weapon, is because it can temporarily open rifts. It has the the power. It has the damage of a diamond sword, and it also can be enchantable just like a diamond sword. And it also has a very special feature which allows you to teleport to enemies up to 7 blocks away, which is pretty good, and basically allows you to get up close to them and hit them instantly. You don't have to worry about walking towards them or anything. So now we're going to demonstrate the dimensional door, which is made with 2 iron doors and 1 stable fabric. This basically creates it's like the golden dimensional door, except it creates a way bigger room. Now there's another one called the unstable door, which is made of 2 dimensional doors and 1 Eye of Ender. Now this door I'm actually going to show last. And because that one actually teleports you to a random place in the world and doesn't send you back. And it can actually teleport you literally anywhere. It can sometimes teleport near your death point. It usually teleports near a place like this, and a naturally occurring dungeon, and you have to walk back. And now another thing you get is a stabilized rift signature, which was made with 4 stable fabrics and 1 rift signature. Now this, when not used, it will come out like this. Now when it is used, it will be like this. Now with this it's basically like the rift signature, where if you click once and if you click a second time in a different spot, it will create a rift you can teleport to. Except this one, you can do it as many times as you want. You can have 60 million rifts, and if you have like 60 million rifts, you can teleport to all of them, and any one you want. So now we're gonna go to the trans-dimensional door. It's pretty long. And trans-dimensional trapdoor. This is it's not worked for me yet, but basically if you're stuck in your little pocket dimensions and you do not know how to get back, then this is kind of like an emergency exit. It basically sends you back to the first one, to the first door you opened. And yeah, it's made with 1 stable fabric and 2 trapdoors. And I'm going to try to demonstrate that one, but it'll probably fail. Now here's the ones with no crafting recipes. The world thread, which again is found in the naturally occurring dungeons. The fabric of reality, which is which is the most common fabric of the reality. And it basically it cannot be collected. It can occasionally be found in chests. It's kind of a rare drop in chests in this dungeon, but you cannot get it, and not even with Silk Touch, I don't think. That's fabric of reality, and it actually, when placed, it actually creates a really good amount of light. It's creates a pretty good amount of light. And unraveled fabric is found in this other dimension that is pretty weird. It's kind of like a dead dimension that is the only place you can find it. Now that one is actually collectible, and that one is actually collectible. And if you break it, it will actually give you a block, and it will you can collect as much as you want. But that's the world that it's in. All of it. That's basically it. Eat it, spider. So yeah, here's unraveled fabric. It creates a light source. It doesn't create a light source though. So that's unraveled fabric. Eternal fabric is basically like the breakable bedrock. It basically reminds you that it's the last block before you fall out of the world. And it also gives off light, and it gives this really cool animation, as you can see. Really cool looking animation. Then there's ancient fabric, which is actually below eternal fabric. It's eternal fabric's ancient fabric's kind of like the bedrock. Where if you break it, you will fall out of the world. Ancient fabric's a little harder to find than eternal fabric, but they both do the same thing, and they both create a light source. And now I'm going to demonstrate you guys all the items. Except the unstable door. Unstable door is going to be the last one. I'm going to get some stone. And now and I'm going to first demonstrate the rift signature. First, if you click here, and let's say you go to another spot, say over here, it'll create this black particle effect, which is a rift. Now, if I right-click it with the rift blade, it'll create a temporary rift, and it will warp me to the other side, as you can see. And I can actually warp back and forth. I can warp once back and forth, and then I'll have to do it again, as you can see. Now, if you want to remove the rift, you use the rift remover. It actually makes this really funny sound. So I'm gonna here's the sound. It sounds like the rift just said "ouch" or "yow." And here's the stabilized rift signature. Let's have one, say, over here, one over here, one over here, and one over here. Whoa. Makes this really weird particle effect. Anyway, I can teleport to that, to here, anywhere, really. And yeah, it just teleports me anywhere. You cannot go into these things backwards, by the way. You can go into it sideways, but you cannot go into it backwards. But this one actually kind of lags. This actually lags quite a bit. Then the trans-dimensional trapdoor I can actually demonstrate. I can only demonstrate in other dimensions. But anyway, now let's demonstrate the doors. And let's get this guy out of here. Now we're gonna first demonstrate the golden dimensional door, which I'm gonna align with stone right now. And basically, if you go into it, it'll create you into this very it'll create you into a little tiny room. And with that, you can it's actually lined with fabric of reality. And here's what's special about fabric of reality: you do not have to break it in order to place blocks. So as you can see, I'm not breaking the blocks at all. I'm actually just placing it around. But I'm lagging a bunch while doing it. But now you can break it, but it just requires more blocks behind it. But anyway, I'm gonna put the warp door right there for right now and line it with brick. And the warp doors basically sends you back to your a relatively close location in the dimensions. It's kind of like an emergency exit. Same with the trans-dimensional trapdoor. And I'm actually gonna put one more golden door. You can actually have dimensions within your dimensions. You can also temporarily go to your your dimension and back, but it's kind of temporary. So that's kind of stuck there. So if I go into this one, I'm stuck in a black room. So yeah, I'm stuck. But if I say use an emergency exit, it doesn't want to work for me again. That's weird. Anyway, let's go back. This is more useful. So as you can see, this one has literally just put me right next to where I originally was. So that's very convenient. So now what we're going to do is... Oh, dang, I forgot about the dimensional door. Oopsie. You can stack them, by the way. Now here's the dimensional door. Basically a much bigger room. And basically a different door. And I just find it kind of cool that you can put more dimensions in your dimensions. So if you go, you can have a door leading to your dimension, have more doors leading to other dimensions in your dimensions, and in those dimensions you can have other dimensions. You can have other doors leading through dimensions to your dimensions, from your dimension for this dimension to the overworld. If that wasn't confusing enough, yeah, it basically is. You can basically have an endless amount of doors anywhere you want. So basically, I'm gonna go back here, and I can have my dimension right here, and go back here, and go through here. So yeah, that's that. So that is all that, and this is actually a perfect time to demonstrate the Rift Blade. Now here's a perfect little spider right here, and now I can teleport right there, or like this creeper. It's actually pretty convenient. And again, it has the same power of a diamond sword. Never mind. You don't want to know what it looks like sewage. Looks like someone put all their sewage into a big giant lake. But anyway, let's go to anyway. So now I'm gonna show you the endless dimension. So here is the dimension. This is the one that's actually undiscovered. It's actually a different one. The other one that had the door over it, I've already been in because of previous takes. But anyway, this one is undiscovered, and it'll first be like this, and it'll just teleport you to a pre-organized room, a random room. And this is actually the first one. This is basically a hub. Nothing will hurt you. Nothing will harm you. It's basically just a couple of, 4 trees here. It actually looks kind of nice. And, a bunch of snow. And you can actually live in here. You can actually and you can place your warp doors and go back, but, I don't know, I don't. Anyway, so let's go to this door. So now I'm going to demonstrate the only mob that's in this game. And it's a very dangerous one. So here's kind of a little thing that lies in ruins, and I don't know if I've never actually been to this one. So first of all, when you get this mob, see those red eyes right there all around you? That is the mob. The mob is actually making that noise. And it's actually very creepy, I think. But, basically there's several of them. They're basically invincible. They reflect arrows, they reflect all sword hits, so that's saying if you can hit it. And also, since there's a wall blocking, you can see it through walls. But since there's a wall blocking it right now, it can actually not send me to a different dimension where that unraveled fabric was. Basically, this dimension is basically right now it cannot harm me unless I mine these blocks right here. But basically it has 57,000 hit points, which is very large. It's immune to fire, immune to lava, immune to explosions, immune to practically everything. And even if you can get up close to it, and if it opens its eyes fully, it'll send you to another dimension, and you only have about 3 seconds to get away from it. But these things are very hurtful. But anyway, it also makes a very creepy sound, which the mob is actually making that sound. It's not me. It's not the world. The alternate dimensions do not make this sound. It is actually the other guys. That's what I always found kind of scary. So here's the end of the maze. So as you can see, you guys think, "Oh crap, we're screwed." But the thing is, fabric of reality is actually right here. It makes it look like they're actually right in front of you, but they're not. Now right here is one of those puzzles. Now sometimes you cannot trust the puzzles, but basically I'll just give you guys a hint. It's right here. So basically, give you an idea how good and they can give you, again, world thread. They can give you coal, gold, iron. It's pretty common to find diamonds in there too. You can find randomly enchanted books. This is actually a really good enchant. As you can see, these guys are right there. Jesus. Anyway, that is what it is. Gotta find my way back. It's so. Whoa! What the? I don't think I've been here. Wow! I didn't realize there was other ones. But they're basically a lot of the puzzles are very odd. Some of them can be like pyramids, where some of them can be like pyramid. Some of them can just be like this. You know, not very surprising. But look out for string. Those strings can kill you. It can sometimes just be a straight line, or it can be like this, or it can be something kind of harmless. But sometimes there's just straights lined with little strings that will dump you in lava or something like that, or set off explosions that will take away the door, and so you're trapped there forever. Now this one, I'm pretty sure, is one of the ones that takes you to the Nether. As you can see, it's a warp door. I think it's one of the ones that takes you to the Nether. Usually it's I'm that room usually takes you to the Nether. So, it didn't. Huh, that's odd. Didn't. It's kind of randomized, I guess. I'm lagging a lot. Alright. Hey, hello guys. Okay, so anyway, it actually caused me to crash my entire thing. And also, it spawned in a place that I cannot get back to, unfortunately. Which is kind of dumb. Fortunately, I can't get back to it. So, so yeah, that's basically a lot of the mod I wanted to show you guys. But so now I'm going to show you basically the unstable door, which takes to a random place or a random dimension of some sort. Oh god, not again. No, not again, not again, not again. Okay, guys, I'm just letting you know. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay, thank you. Oh, wow, that was really convenient. Okay, give you an idea, guys. It can spawn you literally anywhere. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what was that? Well, that was the dimension I was talking about. Basically, I'll show you guys how to get there. It's very simple. Basically, get one of those bad guys with the eyes in order to get your attention. So, basically, when it's open like that, you're screwed. Anyway, so let's go have some fun. Or some horrible fun. So anyway, once you get noticed by them, it'll send you to a random dimension. It'll also make that very scary noise. And also load this very random world. Ugh. Now you're surrounded by these things. And you cannot get out until you either starve or lose yourself. Oh, hey, something different. Oh my god. What is that? Oh, it's eternal fabric. Thank you. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, there we go. Okay, my bad. I forgot. Okay, so that's how you get out of the dimension. You basically, in order to get out of the dimension, you basically, go travel all the way down to the bottom of the world and find the eternal fabric, which will warp you back to the regular world. Now but if you get noticed by one of those eyes, basically you start back into the beginning. Now I actually got very lucky there, but basically it is very scary. I actually kind of found that kind of a scary world. But actually, you can actually go back there without having to do anything. Whoa. I just like doing unstable doors every so often. Whoa, what the? Took me to a random thing. Oh god dang it. No. Oh god. Is that it? Oh my god. Get out of here. Come on, get out of here. See, I cannot hit them or hurt them at any kind. But anyway. Oh god dang it. So yeah, that means it's the top of the world. This means it's the bottom of the world. So again, if you get caught by one of those things, you're doomed. And, oh come on. Why do they always spawn right around me? God dang it. Oh, I hate that. Ugh. But basically you can use an unstable door. If you ever get caught in this dimension, you cannot use warp doors. Warp doors are useless. Same with golden dimension doors. Golden dimension doors work. And there you can use a warp door. Or, if you guys, or what I prefer is the unstable door. And the unstable door gets you out so easily. And you do not have to do any... Whoa. Oh, come on. Fortunately, it warped me back. Fortunately, it warped me back into here. But anyway, so yeah, and I found a bunch of stuff in the end. So yeah, everything's fine. So yeah, that's basically all I have to show you guys for the mod. It's basically all there is to the mod. And yeah, so I'm in the middle of nowhere. And yeah. So this is the Dimensional Doors mod. The link will be in the description for the Technics mod and this mod itself. But basically, I recommend doing the Technics mod because the Dimensional Doors runs on Minecraft 1.6.4, and so anything else probably won't work. But anyway, this is Oscar7 here, and I'll see you guys later.